Hi, folks, and welcome to TechTVPro from Soteria Technology Solutions, where we answer your emails about tech support questions. I'm Dave Rapor, and with me, as always, is Bill, the Bill guy, Ramsey. How you doing today, Bill?
I'm here.
You're here.
I'm here.
That's not a great advertisement. We need your genius today in order to answer some questions.
Sometimes just being here
Yes.
is exceptional.
Okay,
So.
all right. Well, you know, a little known fact about Bill. You used to sing in a barbershop quartet back in the day. Can you sing us a couple numbers now?
No.
How about My Wild Irish Rose or something of this nature? Anything?
No, I wouldn't recommend it. No, I did sing in a barbershop quartet.
I've seen a video out there. It was pretty good.
Yeah, we were the Outriders.
The Outriders.
Outriders.
Where'd
right.
you come up with that name?
It's actually a long, complicated story.
We don't have time for it today?
No, and it's
All
probably
right.
not appropriate.
Oh, well. Maybe we'll make a special episode on just that one.
you
For
go.
crying out loud. Let's get on to our question for today. All right, we've got a question from Bill, not you, a different Bill from Topeka, Kansas. And Bill asks, what is the difference between IMAP and POP emails? Oh, and are POP emails carbonated? Okay.
Carbonated.
Bill's asking if POP emails, I think he's joking. Thinking
See,
of
that
pop,
went right.
you
See,
see?
I'm
Yeah.
here. That went
You're
right
here.
over my head.
That was pretty good, Bill. That was a pretty good
Right over my
there.
I'm short. It's easy to go
Yeah,
over
no
my head.
problem.
So actually, that's a question straight out of the last millennium.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's POP, email, and IMAP. So these are different methods of retrieving your email.
Yes.
So POP is the way we used to do it most of the time. And basically what happens is your email client, whatever that is, Outlook,
Yes.
whatever, goes out, checks the email, and it downloads it to your computer.
Okay.
And once it's downloaded to your computer, it's off the server.
Okay.
And whatever you do with it is up to you at that point, but it's no longer available to you. So if you go to another machine.
Like, what if I'm on my phone? Then I couldn't get my email because it's on my computer?
Right. Whichever one checks it first, it downloads
whichever
it there.
one checks it first.
Yes.
So I could have a mix between the two.
You could. If you set up the count on both machines, whichever one checks it first. So we used to get a lot of questions about, hey, I have some of my emails on my phone and some of it's on my computer. I need to see it all.
Okay.
So the solution to that is
Yes.
IMAP.
I
So
see.
you move to IMAP or things like, Gmail or Exchange services or things like that. So the IMAP, the emails then reside in the cloud, and whatever folder structure you put in place out in the cloud, it carries through to every device so that your email is accessible no matter which device you're on.
Now, does IMAP have a limitation of how many devices you could be on or anything of that nature?
No limitation of devices.
I don't know why you'd need more than a few,
Well, welcome to my world. I need it everywhere.
Yeah.
So, what it does usually have a limitation on is the amount of email that you can store out.
Oh,
So
I see.
a lot of
Okay.
those
Yeah.
types of email systems have, a couple of gigs or whatever that you can leave out there.
Yes.
Even Office 365 has that type, but theirs are usually much larger, 50 gigs, 100 gigs.
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
So, but when we get into the IMAP type of ones, it's usually a smaller number that can be hosted out there.
Now, is there some general maintenance that you should do on your IMAP email to make sure that you've got enough storage space out there?
So-
Any rules of thumb? What do you do?
I am one of the bad people who never deletes email.
So you just keep adding more storage.
I just keep adding more storage, but I don't
Well, I
use.
suppose when you run a company like yours, you could do that.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
Yeah.
So, but I don't
What
use.
would a normal person do?
It depends on what they're doing. If they're getting a lot of files in their email, for instance, if you're a landscaping contractor, for instance, you're going to be getting large PDFs of things, and it can fill up very, very quickly.
Yes.
So in that case, I would move them to something like Exchange.
Yes.
If I am a realtor, we take care of a ton of realtors across the country.
Yeah.
And if I'm a realtor, I don't really need to deal with that as much. I just funnel my stuff. And if something's a couple years old or whatever my regulations or regulatory things say,
Right.
I might archive that to something, or I might delete it. I might have to set up some rules to just auto delete anything older than 5 years or 2 years or whatever that is. Things I don't need anymore.
Right. So that's the difference between IMAP and POP.
Yep.
That explains a lot from about 10, 15 years ago for me.
I did.
So I wish I'd have known you then, because I would have saved myself a lot of grief. I can tell you that.
A lot of people used to say, how I get emails here and I get emails
That's
here.
right.
That's why.
Well,
That's why.
thanks, Bill. I appreciate that. All right. Well, thank you, Bill of Topeka, for your great question. And thank you, Bill of Soteria, standing right next to me here, or sitting right next to me rather, for a great answer. So if you've got a question for us, please email us at techtvpro@heysoteria.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.